Ji, Assalamualaikum everyone, it's Shoayb Khan and welcome to the live update of Crypto Affairs. It's 28th of May uh, and we're gonna be having a discussion on what's happening in Bitcoin and Forex itself. So I hope you are pretty much, joining at this moment. And before we start, I'm just gonna give you the slight update what just happened a day before yesterday and this entire week when it comes to the Bitcoin, and then we're gonna be diving towards uh, the setups that will gonna happen, and we're gonna be making our bias what's gonna happen in this coming week when it comes to the dollar, gold and Bitcoin itself. All right, so I hope you're joining. Let me share my screen here. I hope that's visible. Okay, so let's move towards the Bitcoin first. All right, don't tell me. Okay, so all right, so here we are. Okay, people are here. That's good. I hope my voice is audible to you. Just to give you the slight, replay, what just happened, we had our retesting zone in this area, all right, and we were tapping this. We absorbed this entire range on the day of 24th, and then we were pretty much, ranging in this point. So I gave you this break of structure at this point at 26,485. Touch it, reject it from it, and then stabilize above it. That will give you the entire move towards this upside. Okay, so we had our daily resistance at this point earlier. If you remember, it's gonna be being totally absorbed previously, and now we are closing in this toward this point, but I don't think we'll be having any rejection because there is no liquidity at this side. So market is pretty much moving up towards the zero point 0.5 level, but the thing is that volume is pretty much drying out, and the dominance is settling. The USDT dominance is dropping dead, and that's why the money is flowing in to the cryptocurrency. Speaking of which, we are seeing some altcoins really popping up. Talking about the altcoins, if you look at the EOS, straight jumping from the levels of 842 to almost like 10% to 931. Really amazing pumps, regarding with the like providing with the fact that it was pretty much dead since the mid of May. So apart from that, we were trading in Link. We also booked that profit in 40 range. We first scalp was from this range. We picked our orders from here, booked it. The second one also booked in this range, and then the third one, which was booked late at night yesterday. So it was pretty much good weekend for me also. So that's all about it. So I'm gonna be looking at some new setups as after this weekly closure, and then we're gonna have to look whether the altcoins are giving us any room for trade itself. So coming back to the Bitcoin, trading view is really having problem, at least for me. I don't know why it's pretty much jamming up. Okay, so coming back to the Bitcoin, we had our BOS play out. So I'm gonna remove this one. I'm just gonna draw this range. Uh, Actually, I'm gonna draw a channel here. All right, just to give you the slight idea of what's happening. Bodies to wick and body here. Okay, rejecting from it again and then again, coming back down, completing this entire range, moving back up, stabilize above this so-called previous break of a structure, and then moving up, completing this entire range. So before going up again, I think we are in for a minor correction, which will be our Monday low. All right, so I'm just gonna consider actually this top. I'm just gonna consider this top. All right, and this bottom, this top and this bottom. So after completing this entire range here, all right, so I think we'll be coming back down to this levels again, tapping this 0 0.5 levels, making it most likely the Monday lows. All right, so we'll be having our longs build up at this range of 26,700. All right, so that's my immediate and plan. for like coming week. And if we fail to do so, what if the price went straight up ahead, stabilizing above the 0.5, and then with what we're gonna be doing? So I think I will be waiting for this range again, and building my longs from here to this entire level of 29,200. But I'm not be really not looking so myself in a position to having this kind of a positivity when it comes to the price action after having a dead volume. I think we are pretty much going back down again, creating a Monday low, and then moving up to this side. All right, so that's just my setup for this coming week, and hopefully we're gonna be seeing how the London session and New York session will gonna be play out tomorrow. Okay, now moving towards Ethereum BTC is still in dangerous zone. It's coming back down again, creating a huge wedge-like structure here, and now tapping the 0.5 levels of it. Apart from that, Ethereum USDT is still having a positive aspect of it. I don't know what's wrong with this trading view, man. Can we update it if there's anything that we can do about it? Okay, I'm gonna have a look on render. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna be having a look on render. Okay, so yes, we are back at it again. So Ethereum USDT is still ranging in this level, and as you can see, we went as high as 1858, coming back down to this range again, grabbing it is going to be coming towards this level of 1813, coming back at it, grabbing the liquidity, and then moving up towards the BUS. Ultimately, our target is as soon as it is stabilized above the BUS, we can long it, but until then we have to be very careful, because these can be liquidity grabbing pumps, which will gonna wreck you real fast. Okay, so moving towards gold here, I think we should have a look on dollar first. Let's have a look on dollar. Capital.com is showing the price of 103.82, but TVC is showing 104.226. I think we should go for Capital.com. All right. I hope my stream is working fine for you. Come on, TradingView, what just happened? Is it because I'm using the free version? All right, we are back to the dollar index. Just to give you the price action of it, the details, you can see from the 10th of May, we are continuously making the higher highs, higher lows, and then higher high, and there is no lower high or lower low formed yet, but we are pretty much anticipating that we may move sideways in this week. All right, and then after that we're gonna be making a lower low, retesting this as an inducement, and then we'll be coming back down to this range again, giving a space to Euro USD, gold, and entire market to breathe. So that's gonna be happening in dollar. I'm not gonna talk about like the levels here, because levels are very different is of the charts. If you look at the TVC, it's at 104. If you look at the Capital.com, it's at 103.8. So I'm not gonna talk about the levels, but overall that's what's happening here. All right, coming back to gold here. Okay, we are still in downtrend since this point of 11th May, making a lower low sideways, then lower low again, then higher lower high, then sideways. I'm not gonna call it the lower low, and then sideways market, then dump again. So there's a chance that we are going to grab this liquidity again at 1940. All right, making a liquidity grab here, and then this is your BOS point. I'm gonna mark it. Right, this is your internal, it's not actually internal, but that's your BOS point at 1964. All right, stabilize above than that, then you'll be aiming to go up. Okay, as you can see in your last sessions. I'm gonna switch to 15-minute chart. Come on, trading view, still the free users can use it. What's happening? Come on, you're embarrassing me in front of wizards. Something's happening with trading view, something is really wrong. So until then, until TradingView decides to unstuck itself, let's talk about something else. शोएब भाई यूएस एनालिसिस करते हैं. यूएस का एनालिसिस सेम प्रीवियसली जो दिया हुआ है वही वाला है. आप $1 की जो है रेंज स्टिल अनटैप्ड है, विल गोना बी टचिंग दैट सूनर और लेटर. ठीक है, तो इज स्टिल देयर एंड आई होप. अच्छा, BTC डोमिनेंस मैंने ऑलरेडी बता दिया है. ओके, कमिंग बैक टू गोल्ड अगेन. सॉरी फॉर दिस डिलेज एंड स्टकअप्स. आई डोंट नो, यूजुअली जो लाइव होती है वो बड़ी स्मूथ चलती है, लेकिन आज पता नहीं क्या हो गया, इसको समझ से बाहर है. तो एनीवेज, from 24th of May we were dropping, sideways drop, and then Tokyo reversal, we were seeing that, and now there's a high chance that we're gonna be making a sideways movement, entering into the Tokyo level, and then grabbing the liquidity of 1953 later in the New York session. But as you can see, we have these interesting levels here, and if you know what these are, well, congratulations to you. You have to wait for it to make the lows again, sweep it, and then moving up. So one tap, sweep, retest, what does it show? All right, so let it settle down a bit, and then we'll be moving towards this level. So this will be our POI of 1957. All right, for the week and for like starting 2 days. That's what's happening in the gold. Okay, let's talk about the EURUSD here. It's in a really bad chop though. I explained in detail. I actually posted that on mentoring launch also, this pump and dump stuff and why I didn't took any trade here. All right, so again we saw the same stuff back in Friday. It came back again, tested this liquidity. लास्ट अभी जो है मेरा मेंटोरिंग लॉन्च के बंदों के साथ अभी सेशन हुआ था, आई थिंक कैस परसों, तो ये चीज़ मैंने काफ़ी डिटेल में वो करी थी. एंड टॉकिंग अबाउट सेशन दो, इफ़ यू गाइज आर रियली इंटरेस्टेड टू हैव 1-on-1 चैट के जिसमें हम सीख सकें, लर्निंग भी हो जाएगी, क्वेरीज भी हो जाएंगी, कोई भी ऐसा वो है तो डू लेट मी नो. मैं 1-2 दिन में तकरीबन ये कि इसको भी करता हूँ, स्केड्यूल करता हूँ इसमें, ताकि हम लोग जो एक बैठ के प्रॉपर इस पर डिस्कस भी कर सकें मार्केट में क्या मामला चल रहे हैं, क्या चक्कर हैं, क्या वो मामला हैं, तो उस पर भी बात हो सकेगी. ठीक है, तो आई विल बी अरेंजिंग दैट, डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट. सो EURUSD में सेम सिचुएशन. एक अभी हमने लो टेस्ट किया है, ये भी स्वीप हुआ है. इट विल गोना कम बैक अगेन एंड देन इट विल गोना मूव अप. दिस विल बी अवर POI ऑफ 1.0742. Alright, that's gonna be a POI for like intraday EURUSD setup. So that's all about it. If you have any queries, please let's get started. All fine for me sir. अपडेट करें इसको, किसको अपडेट करूँ? ट्रेडिंग व्यू को? मेरे पास तो कोई ऑप्शन नहीं आ रहा इसमें अपडेट का. There is nothing for me. ट्रेडिंग व्यू और मेरे जो है ना पंगे पिछले 2-3 साल से चलते आ रहे हैं. कभी मेरा अकाउंट उड़ा देते हैं, कभी कुछ उड़ा देते हैं. सो दैट्स अंडरस्टैंडेबल. मैं भी पक्का आदमी हूँ, मैं भी इसमें पैसा नहीं देता, फ्री का चलाता हूँ, नहीं देना मुझे. अच्छा, रामेश खान इज आस्किंग मी, शोएब भाई आप बाईबिट पर कॉपी ट्रेडिंग स्टार्ट करेंगे? इफ़ यस तो कितने फंड्स पर? भाई मुझे कोई शौक नहीं है ऐसे काम करने का, टू बी ऑनेस्ट। और दूसरी ये चीज़ कि भाई आपको सिखाया इसलिए जाता है ताकि आप लोग जो है ना खुद मुख्तार बने इन चीज़ों को लेके। कॉपी ट्रेडिंग में आप मुझसे करवाएंगे, ठीक है, अब मेरा फ़ंड और अपने फ़ंड में आप खुद अंदाज़ा लगाएं। मेरी अगर लिक्विडिटी मैंने ज़ीरो करके चली हुई है, ठीक है, मेरे पास एक प्लान है कि ठीक है मुझे यहाँ पे एंट्री लेनी है, और अगर वो मेरे अगेंस्ट पे भी चले जाता है 2 या 4% या 5% में, मैं उसको डीसी कर लूँगा या मैं मार्टिंगेलिंग कर लूँगा उसमें, जो भी उसका मामला होगा, एंड देन आई विल बी एग्जिटिंग इन प्रॉफिट। लेकिन आप जब कॉपी कर रहे होंगे तो आप खुद सोचें कि आपने अपना क्या मेरे जितना पोर्टफोलियो लगाया हुआ होगा, या जो भी उसमें मामलात होंगे कि आपका जो भी वॉल्यूम होगा उस हिसाब से होगा डीसीए के लिए या रिस्क के हिसाब से। तो चलो आप एक बंदे को, दो बंदे को, पांच बंदों को, 50, 100, 2000 बंदों को आप बता दोगे, लेकिन जो भी रैंडमली आके कॉपी कर रहा है उसका तो बंदे का नुकसान हो जाएगा। तो इट्स नॉट लाइक कि भाई मेरा थोड़ी कुछ जाता है या कोई ऐसी वो चीज़ है कि मुझे बस वो करनी हो। तो ये ज़्यादातर जो चीज़ें होती हैं ये इसलिए करते हैं कि लोगों से प्रॉफिट घेरा जा सके, उनके उनसे कमीशन वो करके। और आई एम सॉरी टू से मुझसे चिंदी चोरी नहीं होती, मैं बहुत अवेयर रहता हूँ किसी चीज़ को लेके। अगर मैं कोई सेटअप दे रहा हूँ तो किसी का लॉस ना हो, कुछ वो ना हो। सो दैट्स नॉट फॉर मी अनफॉर्चुनेटली, राइट। ये वो जो बाईबिट के रेफरल लेके वो कमीशन वगैरह कमा रहे होते हैं, कोई 20, 50, 100 डॉलर, ये वो लोग कर रहे होते हैं। दैट डजंट सूट मी। ओके, रेंडर एनालिसिस। ओके, रेंडर देख लेते हैं। कल नेक्स्ट वीक मेरे लिए खुशियों का पैगाम ला रहा है, थैंक्स। या आई होप सो। ईओएस भी हो जाएगा इंशाल्लाह, डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट। टेंशन नहीं लेनी, सेटअप में कोई मसला नहीं है। अगर रिस्क मैनेज है, कोई कहीं भी नहीं जाती मार्केट, कोई ऐसी वो चीज़ नहीं है। ठीक हो गया। अच्छा जी, रेंडर देख लेते हैं। स्विच टू 180 मिनट चार्ट। एक्चुअली थोड़ा स्टकअप हो रहा है मुझे, मेरे ख्याल से दोबारा लाइव आना पड़ेगा, या रात में भी एक जो है मैं सेशन कर लूँगा ओपन, जिसने भी ज्वाइन करना है। तो जो भी क्वेरीज़ वगैरह हैं तो उस पर भी हम लोग देख लेंगे, कोई मसला नहीं है। रात में तकरीबन 12-1 के बाद, 1 बजे के बाद, अगर जो लोग जाग रहे होंगे या जो है, तो उसके लिए उस हिसाब से हम देख लेंगे, ठीक है। अच्छा, आई एम गोना शेयर माय स्क्रीन है, ये रेंडर का सेटअप, ठीक है। अच्छा, इसमें बी का जो टारगेट है वो स्टिल आपका क्लियर ही है, 2.402, ये लास्ट मैंने उसमें दिया था। अभी हम इधर ही ओवर कर रहे हैं, बेयरिश नहीं है। इंटरनल बी जो है आपका वो ये है कि ये वाला है, ठीक है। इंटरनल बी आपका यहाँ पर है। इसके नीचे जैसे ये लूज़ करेगा देन इट विल बी मूविंग टुवर्ड्स दिस बी ये आपका मेजर ब्रेक ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर है। वंस इट लूजेज इट, इट विल गोना रीटेस्ट इट यहाँ पे जाके, और फिर ये कि हम लोग नीचे जाएंगे। सो दैट्स व्हाट्स हैपनिंग इन RNDR। Okay, link please. I'm gonna post the chart link here. Don't worry about that. I'm just winding up this update here because problem जो है इसमें ट्रेडिंग व्यू में काफ़ी हो रही है, स्मूथ जो है वो नहीं चल रहा है अनफॉर्चुनेटली। आई डोंट नो व्हाई, एंड आई गेस मेरे पास वैसे सेटअप तो 27 Mbps मेरे पास तो बिल्कुल चल रहा है, मेरे पास इशू नहीं है इसका। मेरे ख्याल से ट्रेडिंग व्यू की API में कुछ हो रहा है। सो एनीवेज, आई एम गोना टेक द क्वेश्चंस हियर। Hadi Ahmad is asking me, you mentioned in podcast capitulation events in 2023 Feb to May, halving in April, price isn't supposed to go up. No, I mentioned the capitulation event from Feb to May 2024. Alright, so halving will be at around April, mid of April will be the halving event, and capitulation will be plus minus 2 months. So you need to eye out for that, because after halving they usually, whoever is mining, they'll be like, okay, my reward is already halving, so what should I do? Whatever I have, I'm gonna sell it in the market, and I'm gonna be done and dusted, start and refresh my setups. So that's going to happen, and it always be like that. It's like a clockwork. So this is known as the capitulation event, when the miners come in market and sell it. And whatever will be the news, last time it was about the COVID, you called it a COVID crash back in March 2020, and halving was at May 2020, so it was 2 months prior to that. So it's going to happen again in 2024. It was not about 2023, it's about 2024. Okay. Okay, SAN, INJ, FTM, CFX, I'm gonna analyze it, I'm gonna post it, don't worry about that. And uh, actually, I'm also gonna be, making that live 2024 typo. Yeah, so that was the same thing. So I'm gonna be making a live. If you guys agree, we'll be having a live again at like around 1 a.m. in the morning, 3 hours from now. So गूगल मीट पे कर लेंगे ताकि बात भी कर सकें और समझ भी सकें बातों को। ऐसा ना हो कि वो चैट पे जो है अक्सर लोग समझ नहीं आती उनको, या वो कन्फ्यूजन उस पर होती है, तो वॉइस कर लेंगे उस पर जिसने भी आना। आई एम गोना पोस्ट द लिंक इन TradingView, oh sorry, Telegram, so you can all join. All right, so until then, don't let the market surprise you. Enjoy your weekend. I'm gonna see you soon. Allah Hafiz. All right.